Like many other manufacturers, Ford has installed a tire pressure monitoring system in many of their vehicles, including the Ford Fusion. The TPMS keeps track of the air pressure in the car tires and alerts drivers when the pressure is dropped and they need to top up the air. In order to provide consistently accurate pressure readings, the TPMS will need to be reset. In this video, we share how to reset the TPMs on a 2007 to 2019 Ford Fusion, and also provide a guide on what to do if the TPMS warning light doesn't go off. When to reset TPMS. Driving with the TPMS warning light on is not advisable. The TPMS light will be on for a reason, and you should not ignore it, or any other warning lights that are illuminating your dash for that matter. The TPMS warning light resembles a cross-section of a tire with an exclamation mark in the center. It looks similar to a horseshoe and is located in the instrument cluster. The TPMS will need to be reset in order to continuously and accurately monitor the pressure in all four tires. Resetting the TPMS is not something you need to do every time you get behind the wheel, but there are a few occasions where drivers need to reset the system in their Ford Fusion. These include after adding air to the tires, changing a tire, rotating the tires. Some Ford drivers will notice the TPMS light does not immediately go off once they inflate the tires and get them back up to the recommended PSI. This is quite common, and resetting the TPMS is the quickest way to turn off the warning light. How to reset Ford Fusion TPMS 2007 to 2019 models. Resetting the tire pressure monitoring system in any Ford Fusion model from 2007 to 2019 is a straightforward and easy process. If you are not sure exactly how to reset the TPMs in a Ford Fusion, here's our step-by-step guide. Step 1. As soon as you see the TPMS warning light, pull over and stop the car. Step 2. The TPMS display in your car will have alerted you to which tires need more air. Inflate the tire or tires to the recommended PSI for your vehicle. This information can be found inside the car door. Step 3. Get back into the car and drive for a few miles at speeds over 20 miles per hour. Step 4. Once you have driven for 2 minutes at 20 miles per hour or above, the TPMS will have calibrated and be reset. How to reset TPMS sensor Ford Fusion 2007 to 2019. Occasionally, after inflating or changing a tire and trying to reset the TPMS by driving above 20 miles per hour, you may notice the TPMS warning light has not switched off. No one likes having lights flashing all over the dash, especially if the problem has been resolved. However, in these circumstances, the light may still be on because the TPMS sensors need to be reset. In order to reset the tire pressure monitoring sensors on a Ford Fusion, you will need to purchase a TPMS reset tool. Car owners can easily find a suitable TPMS sensor reset tool for their vehicle on Amazon, or you can speak to a local car dealer for professional guidance. Once you have your reset tool, you can follow these steps to reset the TPMS sensors and turn off that pesky warning light. Step 1. Put the key into the ignition and push down on the brake pedal one time, then release. Step 2. Turn the key to the on and then off position 3 times. Step 3. Leaving the key in the on position, press and release the brake pedal again. Step 4. Turn the key on and off 3 more times. Step 5. The car will make a beeping sound to indicate it is now in relearn mode. Step 6. Now you can get out of the car and use your TPMS reset tool to reset the sensors. Step 7. Using the TPMS rest tool, start at the driver's side front tire to relearn the sensors. Follow instructions for your TPMS reset tool to relearn each tire sensor. Step 8. The horn will sound when the sensor has been relearned and the code has been identified by the car's computer. Step 9. Once the final tire sensor has been reset using the tool, you will hear a final chirp of the horn and the process will be complete. Step 10. You can now turn the ignition off and your TPMS sensors will be reset. If the above process sounds complicated, perhaps a video tutorial will be more useful. This video clearly demonstrates exactly how to reset the TPMS sensors on a Ford Fusion. How to reset TPMS using reset button. Some Ford Fusion models come with a TPMS reset button installed. The reset button makes the process of resetting the tire pressure monitoring system easier than ever. Here is our step-by-step guide. Step 1. Put the key in the ignition and turn it to on position. Step 2. Press down the reset button. This can usually be found under the dash or to the side of the steering wheel. Check your owner's manual if you are unsure. Step 3. Hold the button down until the TPMS light blinks several times. Step 4. You can now fully turn the key in the ignition and start the engine. Step 5. Leave the car to run for approximately 20 minutes. The TPMS system should now be reset. Where is the TPMS reset button on a Ford Fusion? The TPMS reset button in a Ford Fusion is usually located under the dash or to the side of the steering wheel. For example, in the Ford Fusion 2012 model, the reset button is found to the right of the steering wheel. Do Ford TPMS sensors need to be programmed? Ford TPMS sensors are pre-programmed and ready for use. The sensors should sync with your Ford vehicle automatically, but you may need to relearn new sensors. This can easily be done using a TPMS code reset tool. What PSI should my Ford Fusion tires be? All tires have recommended air pressure. This is measured in PSI. For a Ford Fusion, the recommended PSI is 32. The recommended PSI for your vehicle can be found inside the door panel. If you are still unsure, seek advice from your owner's manual or dealership. To summarize what we talked about in this video, the TPMS in a Ford Fusion ensures drivers know the air pressure of their vehicle's tires at all times. When the sensors detect low air pressure, a warning light will appear on the dashboard. If the TPMS doesn't automatically reset after you have inflated the tires, you will need to reset the system. We have shared all the information you need to help you successfully reset the TPMS and switch off the warning light in your Ford Fusion. Are you still struggling? You may need to reset all of the sensors, following the steps laid out in this video. I hope this video helped. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and follow so you don't miss any of my videos.